If this is you, you've came to the right place.
It is so hard for me to sit in the pew and be fed imitation bread. I can't tolerate the Dollar Tree version of Jesus's ministry anymore. I started a deep dive into the spiritual realm and spiritual warfare last year, which led me to do a deep dive into my Bible this year. But I tell you what I was not ready for, and what people are not willing to talk about, is questioning the institution of the modern church. It's a no-no. People they're not comfortable with that. And it's because it's what we've been taught. This is how you do things. This is what we believe. This is the way to Jesus. This is the way to salvation. And you're not allowed to question. We've been taught from very early on that the Bible is made up of the books that were inspired by God. And I don't question that. But I question why certain books were deliberately left out. And then I started looking into those books, and I know why they were left out. Once you realize the institution of the church was built on power and control and instilling fear, and that it is ultimately a business, and you deconstruct that, and you get into the spiritual, personal relationship with Jesus, and realize he was here, God in the flesh, to do so much more than just forgive you of your sins, which is a whole different topic. But once you realize he was here to guide you back to the great I am, it's a game changer. I've been in church my entire life, but I have learned more by digging in and really digesting what Jesus was trying to say. He was guiding us back to the one who was already within us. And that, people are not ready for that conversation, because it completely deconstructs the idea of the institution of the modern church. I've never felt closer or understood Jesus more than I do now. And I've been in church my whole life. Isn't that wild? The church preaches religion. No matter how much they tell you it's a personal relationship, they don't teach you how to get there. They don't preach that, because they rely on you being dependent on the church, when really everything you need is already inside of you. He created you with his spirit already within you. It's huge.
Funny how that happens when you start digging in the word for yourself, how the Lord will lead you out of the system. If you want to know more on this subject, watch the video in the link, subscribe to the channel, and have a blessed day.